What's going on, everybody? C4 here. We are live on Twitch. And for everybody else that is going to be watching this on the re-upload on the YouTubes, what's going on, man? This is the Toronto Huskies offseason, full offseason. Don't know how long it's going to last. Don't really feel like editing it to go on YouTube, condensing it. So you're probably going to be getting the full file live and raw. I'm going to try to keep it under 2 hours as best I can. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I will try and maybe timestamp it. But this is going to be like an offseason that you haven't seen. You might be watching a bunch of other franchise modes here on YouTube, and your teams are not looking like this as we head into, this would be the second offseason, and we have no one on our roster. For those of you that have been living under a rug and don't know what's going on, for some reason my tight ends are lining up at wide receiver because we just have no one there. There was a little bit of drama in the regular season for our Toronto Huskies team. LaShawn McCoy got benched because he had a couple fumbles, and we had a second-round draft pick, Rodney Anderson, star dev, was ready to become the starter. So I was like, all right, let's make that move right now. Maybe LaShawn McCoy can, play better, play like LaShawn McCoy we expect. Instead of that, he just was a big fit, ends up quitting the team, actually ends up retiring on the team when we were getting ready to land a blockbuster trade to bring Khalil Mack to the Toronto Huskies. And then him and his agent had the C.A.N.A.D.A Bill, which we'll just make it simple terms. It gave players, because we are the first Canadian team in the National Football League, and, America has Donald Trump, who's pretty much anti-Canada right now. It gave all the players an option to null and void their contracts and move on from this team in the offseason. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of players, be it, not wanting to play in Canada, be it we had certain players that might have special Mexican supplements that were difficult to get into Canada, some players that didn't like my managing style of this team, and everyone in between. We lost a lot of talent. We lost Rodney Anderson, who was the Offensive Rookie of the Year. We lost our big-time wide receiver, Kelvin Benjamin. We lost all of our good offensive linemen. On the defensive side, we had to trade 93 overall Micah Hyde, who led the league in interceptions. We had to trade defensive end Trent Murphy, third in the league with 14 sacks on the season. But luckily enough, man, we still have some good players. We got Tremaine Edmonds, Jarrett Davis, Jordan Poyer, who already got hit with some regression, but let's be honest, we're keeping him around because he has he's a good teammate in real life, if you know what I mean. His teammate in real life, his wife is slamming. We got Mike Hilton. We got Greedy Williams, who was our first-round draft pick last year, 84 superstar. Trey White's still really, really good. On the offensive side, as you see, we still got Josh Allen. We made a trade for Chris Godwin. If you watch any of our live streams, you know Chris Godwin is incredibly overpowered in this game. One of my favorite players I've used. Zay Jones, while he's injured, also down the stretch in all of our videos, was having monster years. So I think if I'm lining up wide receivers right now, Godwin, Zay Jones, and I'm actually kind of praying somehow, some way Philip Dorsett is on the free agency market, because those are the three, undervalued, the ratings might not be absurd, especially if they're based overall, that for whatever reason play amazing for me. So if I can have those three guys as my wide receiver, that's going to be pretty dope. So that is the quick summary. I know most of you guys that are watching this know what's going on here. I just had to do that in case you've been living under a rug. So, I mean, we have no salary cap hits for our roster. I don't know how I can even check that right now. I don't think I can, as I'm an owner. I'm not the coach. But either way, because all those players left, we didn't need any dead cap. That was kind of the benefit that we got, the break that we got in the C.A.N.A.D.A Bill. So let's jump into the offseason. Now, this is where, if you guys missed out on the Twitch stream, you probably should follow to my Twitch, because I'm going to be, I have an idea what players I'm going to sign. I'm going to sign most of the players under my own accord, but I'm going to be looking at the Twitch chat for helping me build up this roster. I mean, we need, realistically, 50 guys. I'm probably looking for 40 players, 40 to 50 players. We have well over $100 million of salary cap, so we got to make sure we can bring in these guys. All suggestions. I'm getting you guys right now in the Twitch chat. Get prepared. I need fast responses. I don't want this to be 9 hours of me waiting for you guys to get your players in. So I'm going to quickly, on my phone, disable the auto lock so the chat always stays up and I can get timely responses. So let's jump into free agency. I have no idea who's going to be there. No one is off limits. Like, we got pillaged, man. We lost two of the best defensive players in the league last year statistically. So if there's some 90s overall, it's not like, oh, C4, you need the challenge of starting with just a complete cupcake team. That was not the whole idea of this. It's not a punishment. This is just what happened because LaShawn McCoy's a piece of you-know-what. So if there's anyone good, we have $122 million worth of cap. Let's see what we got. Oh, boy. Derrick Henry, Nelson Aguilar, Devin McCourty. There's Kelvin Benjamin. We know he won't want to sign. We can pretty much assume that if we throw in a top bid, because sometimes when you are the highest bidder, players won't come to your team anyway. So you can assume those players are, already supporting the C.A.N.A.D.A Bill and didn't want to make the move. So, Phillip Rivers, we got Jimmy Smith, Logan Ryan, Kenyon Drake. I mean, there's some Keelan Cole. Money Cole, man, that looks nice. Eric Ebron, we don't need tight ends. Davian Howard, Whitney Merciless, Jaron Reed. All right, well, let's go through by position, and we'll start from the least sexy and work away. So Justin Vogel made the Pro Bowl as a punter. He decided to come back to our team, which is a dope. Kicker, we have Eddie Pinheiro. I'm sticking with him. Florida Gator bias. I think he has like 90, 97 kick power. I mean, if you know me, I was last year at least the self-proclaimed best kicker on YouTube. I have not been as hot this year. Definitely been watching my Twitch streams. I'm missing a lot of kicks. I'm now kind of moving on to be the best punter. More often than that, when I punt, it gets down within the 20. I'm just, it's taking inspiration from Donnie Bag of Bones Jones, Strong safety, we have Mike Hilton, but here's where I want to maybe look for some depth. If there's some cheap guys, because injuries, everyone knows injuries are pretty brutal here in Madden. So we're going to start here, and as you guys see some of these strong safeties in chat, just say, go get this guy if you really want me to, and I'm starting right. We'll just start right on here. Definitely not DeShays Everett. This guy's one of the biggest piece of shits in the league. Can't believe I think he had a super, super dirty hit on special teams against Darren Sproles when the Eagles are taking on the Redskins. So if any of these guys are looking interesting to you, we can maybe look at making a move. I mean, Jaron Curse, I believe he's the nephew of the freak Javon Curse. 6'4", 215, 85 speed. I mean, his stats actually aren't that great, to be honest with you. We got Andrew Adams. Remember, he was good for 1 year with the Giants. Arlen Miller, 26, 69, love it. We got Rashawn Jenkins from the U. All right. Josh Jones. Wasn't he like a high pick from... Wasn't this dude like a high pick? Look at this guy, man. Yeah, he was like a high pick from the Green Bay Packers. 92 speed, 77 tackle, 89 hit power. Like, you might be able to get flexible with this dude. Move him to linebacker or something. Chat, seems like Chad's liking Josh Jones, and he is a scheme fit. We'll give him a nice 2-year deal. It doesn't look like there's gonna be a whole lot of bids for him. Coming in at 94, he's liking that money. I guess we might not be able to have 2 swings too. Like, if somehow he declines that, maybe he's a member of the C.A.N.A.D.A Bill, we could come back at Killer. You know what they should be? They should be able to add the mechanism like you have in the draft, where you can kind of like tab open a bunch of players that you want, like shortlist them without actually having to bid on them. All right, go to free safety. Now, this is a spot that we could actually look to get younger because Jordan Poyer is 29. We don't need to get depth at every single position because obviously we have the draft to do that. But there's some people that shine. I mean, TJ Green, when we did the one-off franchise mode where we did it bust, he actually developed really, really nice. 6'3", 211 pounds, 93 speed. Like, that guy's stats are really, really good. And with Jordan Poyer constantly being the cusp of, is he going to stay in the team? Am I going to say something wrong about his girlfriend? Is he just going to walk? But we need a starter at the slot spot. I'm trumping everyone because we need a slot. Let's go in and get Vernon Hargreaves. Camus. Yeah, I think Camus is the option here. I'm a big fan. And he fills in that veteran role that we're looking for. Ben Ballware. My God, remember he stuck a thumb up some dude's butt? That could be a hilarious death. Bring it in, old Ben Ballware. He was like the face of that Clemson defense that won the national title. He actually has like a face. That looks like he actually has like a face scan in the game. All right, we're gonna go with him. We're gonna sign him on a 1-year deal, Mr. Thumb in the butt. Jack Thompson would be the big get, 82 quick dev. But I feel I like Josh Perry here, man. I think he's a good scheme fit. Make him an offer. Christian Covington is Canadian. I feel like we should sign Christian Covington and move him to D tackle because he's Canadian. Look at that face!
My name is Jeff.
I am sorry. Look. Oh my God. He looks like, I don't know. That looks like something from a movie. I can't even think of. Like someone's making that dump. We're signing him not only for that face, but we're gonna move him to D tackle, and he's Canadian. But that, oh my, look. Oh, come to my team. Could be a stopgap. I don't want 3 years though. We'll go 2 years. Offer him a 2-year deal. Gives us that flexibility if we want to slide on the right-hand side. Keelan Cole, man, he's obviously a big-time name. Oh yeah, Deshaun and that's definitely true. There's no way that Deshaun Jackson signed for our team because he's boys. So obviously Keelan Cole would be the big fish we could try to sign. You got Nelson Aguilar here too at 80. He's 27, a little bit not bad, man. 93 catching. I mean, do we want now? It comes to you. Do you want the challenge? I think if we get like all the big name free agents, it's gonna be. I'm gonna say. Might have to make an executive decision. I think we should get Jakeem Grant for his return ability. There's no bids on him right now. Get him to he's 29, a 2-year deal. That's not too bad. What's Kevin White's catching? 82. All right, we'll go Kevin White. Give him a chance at redemption here. Who knows? All right, you guys. Slight edge going to Corey Clement. And even 5 year. What's a 5-year deal? What's Breida want? 23 mil. He wants a 5-year. 25. I'm going to offer you the same deal. I'm not going to pay you anymore. All right, quarterback. Shall we look at maybe... Oh! Yes or no? All I need to hear is yes or no, and then we can move to the second stage of free agency. Is this a yes or is this a no? We gotta go Savage God. $5 million though? I don't know if I could have that type of a salary hit for a guy that's probably... I mean, you pay for what you get, right? So that is our bids right now. We got David Onyemata bringing a Canadian in, TJ Green, Vernon Hargraves, another Canadian, Christian Covington that will switch from defensive end to D tackle. Big V, Carl Nassib, Nick Martin, Kevin White, Josh Perry, Jakeem Grant, Carlton Davis, Savage God, Camus. All right, who have we signed? We got TJ Green, Jakeem Grant, Camus Grugier, Jonathan Jones, Big V, Tom Savage, Kevin White, Brandon Parker. We didn't get on Nick Martin, so we lost out on the Quick Dev Center. Got Ben Ballware, Covington. We missed out on Onyemata, Vernon Hargraves, Collins, and Perry. So, this is the move that we said we would make. We're going to take this Baldy. We're going to make him fullback. I don't know what that's going to do, how all that's going to translate. What he goes from? He goes from a 70 to a... Oh, that's not good. But we're just going to use him in special packages. It's going to be pretty funny. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go. We are going to have to demolish this draft class. And if you didn't watch the midweek episode of the actual Huskies, we made a bunch of trades. And my biggest trade was we flipped from pick 19 in the first round all the way up to pick numero 10. So we're going to have to go into the draft here. And we'll kind of look at these picks here. We'll skip each individual pick here in the first round anyways, because that's where a lot of big names are going to be going off. So first up, we have the Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos select Troy Dye, middle linebacker from Oregon, 75 overall. Okay. Wasn't on our board. Man, that's good. 1 down, 9 to go. Second pick, we have the Indianapolis Colts. Who select? Oh, shit. That was our number 1 target. We wanted Walker Little. He's an 81 overall franchise tackle from Stanford. That one kind of stings. Pick 3, we have the Miami Dolphins. They got Chase Young. There goes another guy that we wanted. That was target number 2. So pretty much Jalen Phillips is probably number 1 on our big board. Jalen Phillips or maybe Alex Leatherwood at tackle. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now he's gone. All right. Oh, watch this be Leatherwood. Oh, awesome. Literally all these 80s are flying out the board before the good old Toronto Huskies get to make their pick. Pick 6 here, the Cincinnati Bengals select Aubrey Solomon, D tackle from Michigan. Wasn't really on our draft board, even though we did have him scouted. Pick 7, the Chicago Bears select Marlon Davidson, D tackle from Auburn. Okay. At pick 8, the Detroit Lions select Joe Giles Harris, middle linebacker from Duke. All right. The fact that 2 linebackers have already gone off the board in the top 10 is good for us. Pick 9, the 49ers select Terrell Lewis, linebacker, Alabama. So we'll pause it here. Usually I like to be under pressure. But we need to make a right decision here. We need to hit a home run with how depleted our roster has been. Josh Allen, by all reports, on the most dramatic draft day moment in years, is searching for a way out of Toronto, as the Huskies have selected Tua Tagovailoa, 79-star overall quarterback, 96 throw power. My God. There's the move that everyone was talking about. The draft rumblings. Josh Allen with the long key con. He knew all along that he was going to sign that C.A.N.A.D.A Bill. He's a country boy. You don't think he's going to make America great again? You seen those tweets when he's at Wyoming? This dude's as backwoods as it gets. And while we had a lot of great memories with Uncle Rico and the 99 throw power, he was not expecting Tua Tagovailoa, a legitimate Heisman candidate, to still be there at pick 10. He probably wasn't even thinking we were going to trade up to pick 10. He probably made this decision thinking, oh, the Toronto Huskies are staying at pick 19. There's no way they're going to be able to get a quarterback, and I am going to pork him up the behind. But little you know, we're able to get that quarterback, flip him in a 4th-round pick to get back into the 1st round, pick 31 from the New England Patriots. So now we are gearing up to have to take on the Patriots, Josh Allen, twice a year. All right, let's return to the draft, man. That is ridiculous, man. Jesus. All right, pick 11 for the Green Bay Packers. They have selected Ben Bredeson, right guard for Michigan. Pick 12, the Giants have selected Trey Smith. He was a 78 tackle. That would have been a nice pick. We don't know the dev traits yet. We'll have to take a look. Pick 13, Arizona Cardinals take Tyler Bidash. So here we're seeing the values here of all of these players that we were really, really interested in drafting. Bidash and Trey Smith were the 2 other guys outside of DK Metcalf. And if Metcalf is still there, if we have still an option at Metcalf or CeeDee Lamb, we might have to make that pick. Ufele is going to the Seattle Seahawks. Pick 15, Houston Texans. Oh, I want a DK pretty damn bad. 77, big-bodied wide receiver. He added a dimension. Even though we don't really need a wide receiver, we don't have a guy. Metcalf, 6'4", 230. The machine. Jonathan Taylor, Wisconsin, going to a team that does not need a running back at all. They still got it. Did Nick Chubb die? But that's good value there, man. 81. If you guys are enjoying this too, by the way, we're gonna throw in a quick plug. We do have a new subscriber goal that we're trying to reach here on Twitch for the month of October. So, hey, just throwing that hint out there. And it's free if you have Amazon Prime. Looking back, all right, pick 17, we have the Oakland Raiders, who select Jawan Taylor, tackle from Florida, 76. Pick 18, the Carolina Panthers, Andrew Thomas, tackle from Georgia. So there is going all the good offensive linemen that we want. That's kind of brutal. Pick 19, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Demetrius Robertson, from Georgia. Pick 20, the Baltimore Ravens select Christian Fulton, the corner from LSU. Pick 21, Dallas Cowgirls get Isaac Nata, very talented tight end from the University of Georgia. They finally get their Jason Witten replacement. We got here at pick 22, the Washington Redskins have selected, oh, he's gone, CeeDee Lamb, 79 overall. He's actually, what was DK Metcalf, 77, 78? CeeDee Lamb 79. That is kind of lame. I mean, I don't really want to trade. We don't have a whole lot of assets, man. We need our picks. We have to fill out our roster. Pick 23. The Tennessee Titans select Donovan Peoples-Jones, wide receiver from Michigan. There's a run on wideouts right now. Pittsburgh Steelers at 24 select C.J. Henderson, the corner from Florida. Pick 25. New Orleans Saints select Najee Harris, power back from Alabama. Pairing that with Alvin Kamara, good God. But then again, classic franchise mode logic. They guarantee Kamara's like a 95. Oh, let's also use our first round draft pick on like a running back. Thank you, McCorkin for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Pick 26. We have the Kansas City Chiefs, who select David Dowell, safety from Michigan State. Shout out to Parham Crow. Pick 27. The Jacksonville Jaguars select Michael Pickney, linebacker from Miami. Good value, 78 overall. Pick 28. The Minnesota Vikings select Khalil Hudson, safety from Michigan. Pick 29. The LA Rams select Patty Fisher, outside linebacker, Northwestern, 77 overall. Good value here this late in the draft. Pick 30. The LA Chargers select Joe Bocci, middle linebacker, Michigan State. And here we are at pick 31. The Huskies are back from Auburn. Very good D-tack from Auburn. Maybe better than Derek Brown. Good bench. Good everything. Boom. Oh! Let's go! 76 star dev, Nick Coe. 31 in true talent. We got, man, that's 31 in true talent. 86 strength, 78 block shed, 83 power move, 84 tackle, 74 speed. Got good hit power, good pursuit. That is a good pick. We thought with our heads on that one, and that's an excellent pick for us. All right, now because we're getting into the last pick of the first round at pick 32. Your Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles select Derek Brown, the other defensive tackle from Auburn, 75. So I think we got the better of that dealings there. So now that we're in the second round, we're just gonna skip to our picks. In the second round, we're going Anthony Nelson, gigantic defensive end, 75 quick, number 34 in true talent. We got him at 51. What do we got? 79 speed. Stats aren't that great. 89 strength is looking nice. Pursuit, hit power. A good pick. Got good value there. We'll find out what Jerry Jeudy is. We'll make that comparison, what Nelson's stats are, and see if we're... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And Ben Cleveland goes right before we pick the guy we wanted. The only offensive lineman that looked any bit appealing here. All right, we're gonna take that. Get a couple. We're gonna get 2 more picks for the price of 1 because there's no one here that I want. Zach Shackelford in the 4th round. He turns out to be a 70 normal, 85 strength. Not bad, man. I mean, low awareness. It's an average pick. It's one of those things. Not my best pick. But, you know, if you put it into modern day Madden scenarios, like most second round picks in Madden get a 70 overall. So, all right, see if that will work. Kicker. All right, you guys can vote on the kicker right now. Do you want me to get Quinn Nordine or do you want me to get Adam Vinatieri's kid? All right, we'll grab him. Oh! I must have bamboozled there a little bit. What? 27 overall in true talent. Star dev on a kicker. I mean, this is my draft class. Didn't remember that. Like, I was just like, not getting the guy with the A+ kick power is probably gonna bite us in the ass. But that's a pretty good draft pick right there. Welcome to the squad, Chase Vinatieri. Ooh, this guy, Chris Malumba. 68 normal. Rip. I'm gonna grab Preston Williams here. Big bodied, adds a dimension we don't have at wide receiver. Oh. Not a great pick. Looking at the draft recap very quickly. So, with the drama that unfolded with Josh Allen and his little backwards plan. Maybe for all we know, he shares the same agent with Sean McCoy or something like that. We're just kind of overthinking. Tua Tagovailoa is our brand new starting quarterback. Star Dev 79 overall. I mean, we gave up 99 throw power. At least we're getting some of that back here with 96. I mean, that's pretty much the same rating though. Like, what was Josh Allen, an 80? It's not like we had that much of a regression. We got Nick Coe here with our second first-round pick. This is the pick that we got for Josh Allen. 76 star dev. So we had a really, really good start to this draft. In all in all, the draft was really, really good. And we'll take that, man. And then in the second round, we kind of reached a little bit. Anthony Nelson was projected to be a third-round pick, but I didn't want to miss out on him. So he's a 75 quick dev. Again, very, very good pick. Now, not a scheme fit by any means. We'll have to work around that, but I was just too intrigued by the athletic stature, 6'7", 260. I like him. We got Shackelford here in the fourth round, the center from Texas, 70. Not the greatest pick, but it is what it is. Maybe the best pick of the draft in the sixth round, Adam Vinatieri's son, Chase Vinatieri, 76 star dev kicker. 90 power, 87 accuracy. That's pretty damn funny. What's Tua? If anyone in chat while I'm going through this can tell me what Tua Tagovailoa's number is, we'll modify that. Is it 7, 11? I don't know. I can't think of 13. Then our last two picks. They're more so good athletes than they are refined playmakers. I guess we will just sort all by NFL and see what the best picks were via round. I know everyone wants to see Jerry Jeudy. So the pick we wanted, obviously these guys were really, really good, and they were off the board before we got to pick them. I mean, CeeDee Lamb, he was looking 94, 95, 79. That would have been a really good pick. What is Trey Smith? What was his dev? 78 quick, Bidash, 78 star. So Bidash, everyone that was chanting center, if you were on the Tua Tagovailoa train, Bidash was the best pick available. DK Metcalf, 77, quick dev. Speed is kind of dog shit, so I guess that's pretty good. Tua's 13. I'll just do that right now before I forget. That old lefty. I'll have to go and make sure we update his gear too. All right, round 2. We're looking for Jerry Jeudy still. I hope he sucks. I hope he wasn't that great, so then it doesn't look like it's a big loss. Ooh. He's not there. I can tell you that for sure. No players that we missed on. Really, that we're looking for. Round 3. Irv Smith. Jerry Jeudy was a 74 quick dev. That's not that bad. 74 quick dev. Not great speed. Good catching, though. 85 catching. Not bad. Not that great of a player. It's not like we missed like I can't miss. Ben Cleveland, though, was the guy that went right before we were going to pick. He was the guy we wanted all along at left guard. He's a 74 quick dev, 93 strength. That's probably my biggest regret. My biggest regret from this draft is not reaching for him maybe a little bit. Does anyone remember that guard that we're trying to get in the last round too? I'll have to double check that. We got round 4. Ooh, man, these QBs were oh my, these guys were slipping, and they're 75. Nate Stanley, 75 normal. Jacob Eason, 75 star. There might be a drama up brewing there in Indianapolis. Jacob Eason, 75 star behind Andrew Luck. Another 75 here. Jacob Breeland, the tight end. Brian Lurwicki, 4th round, 74 quick. Like there's some pretty good. All these QBs going off the board here. Not bad value at all. Round 5. Couple 7. I mean, like, you know, I try to make this draft class. I went back and edited a little bit to modify it. And this Chaffin guy. Anyone that shouted Chaffin over Shackelford, he was a better player. The other guy was Pat Allen. That's what he was. All right, sick. We'll double check. He was in, I can't remember what round. There you go. There's the pick of all picks. Chase Vinatieri, 76 star in the 6th round. Brady Breeze, not bad, 73. Pat Allen, there we go. Pat Allen was a 70 normal. So that would have been a good pick, man. Understanding, like, he would have started probably on our team. Where did he go? Before we picked, when was our next pick? He went at pick 23, and we picked at 13? Oh, because we thought he'd go in the 7th round. He was projected to go in the 7th round, too, wasn't he? That was a reach. Good IQ from the AI. And then the 7th round, look, see, no, everyone sucked. It wasn't like we missed out on anyone. So if there's any OP players, Rocket Ishmael had 91, 94. But all in all, man, I think it's got to be looked back upon as a pretty good draft. We hit on that kicker, Vinatieri. We hit on Nelson. We hit on Coe. And then we had all of the drama. Let's go. We'll get summaries of the games here. All right, so week 1 in the preseason, we fall to the Dallas Cowgirls, 21-13. Taking a look here at the box score. How do we look? Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's... First of all, what? What? Tua is in just for a really quick amount of time. But Tom Savage... I mean, we got Tom Savage as a backup. I fully expect us from now on, knowing that Tom Savage is going to be getting lots of reps to win the preseason. Let's just focus on our stats. That's a good stat line for Savage. John Kelly was dog shit. So that's 6.3 yards per carry versus 4.9. Actually wasn't that bad. Preston Williams, nice. 4 catches, 42 yards, and a touchdown for our final pick. Ray Edmonds, 8 tackles. Not bad. 0-2. Great. Fall into the Jags, 24-17. At least we were kind of competitive. And this year, I'm expecting this team to be much more difficult than what we did last year, clearly, with our roster. Look at the summary from this game. Tom Savage again, got outplaying Tua Tagovailoa. A touchdown and 2 turnovers for the young gunner from Alabama. Tom Savage here. Clean game. Clean game from the seasoned vet. Is there a QB controversy, a brewing in Toronto? Both running backs were just kind of average. I love that we're giving snaps. We're giving 4 carries to a 300-pound fullback. I love that. Philly Goddard looked pretty good. Another touchdown for Preston Williams. Zay Jones got a TD. Defensively, Josh Jones, not bad. We got a sack from Deion Jordan, a sack from Anthony Nelson. But still 0-2. We do have some upgrade our players. Cool. Christian Covington, a D tackle. Very nice. Continue to make... Oh, my God, that face. That face. All right. Week 3 of the preseason, another loss. 35-28 against the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, our offense is scoring points, I guess, but our defense, where we should be strong, not playing that great. Tom Savage again continues his clean preseason. I think that's 3 touchdowns, no picks. Tagovailoa better, but still the turnovers are a little worrisome. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Corey Clement, kind of average rushing numbers. Billy Goddard balled out, 7 catches, 93 yards, 2 TDs. Chris Godwin had a really nice game. Love this. I love the fact that converted tackle got 3 catches and a touchdown in this game. Defensively, Mike Hilton, 7 tackles. We got a Deion Jordan has kind of been lighting it up here. 3 sacks already through the preseason. I believe it's time to make our cuts, which we straight up don't have any. We have an upgrade here. Jermaine Edmonds getting the upgrade. Keep upgrading the field general. Now up to an 83 overall. All right, everybody, if you made it through this far, thank you for watching the full stream recap. It was originally like a 2-hour and 10-minute stream, and we got it down to just under 30 minutes. Now, I was going to, and the big plan was for me to have kind of the falling out in the beginning of the regular season, but I don't know because of the music we're playing along in the background on Twitch. Should be fine, but there is a chance that it get hits with a strike, and I don't want to, because anytime my videos get hit with a strike, I'll just take it down, and I'll probably have to go through a bunch of editing to just dub over and go voice over everything that happened in the offseason, which would be frustrating. Don't get that twisted. But, yeah, so just to play it safe, there's going to be a brand new episode, a quick episode for the Toronto Huskies that's going to kind of wrap up the offseason. It's going to have the cuts, the roster cuts, more importantly, guys that get cut from other teams that become available via free agency that we could probably look at getting, and it will set up for week number 1. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's not going to be a big, long break. That video should be out Wednesday, midweek, something like that. There's not going to be a big layover here as we go from season, I guess technically season 1 of the Huskies into season 2 of the Huskies. So if you guys did enjoy it, thanks everyone that tuned into the live stream and everyone that didn't make it. I hope you are were able to enjoy this video and get something out of it. All the drama, all the spontaneous action. It was really, really fun, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.